Let's take a look at Oregon Institute of Technology in Klamath Falls. So I'm going to hover over academics and then click on Explore Degrees. So this is a fairly nice little visual setup here, and I noticed when I was playing around with it that when you click on these, you can actually combine areas of interest to sort of see what the confluence of technology and liberal arts and humanities, and it might not be as meaningful as we would like it to be, but if you look here at communication and journalism, this is the closest that I could find to something that you may be interested in, and although there's always business and other fields too. So communication studies at Klamath Falls. They're going to tell you a lot about it. You should definitely read these things. But here's where I saw sort of a glimmer of hope in the career area. And then we look down here and they do talk about technical communication, media, but I didn't see a list of classes here. There's a lot of good information here that I am glossing over right now, but I didn't see anything on the sidebar. And I thought I saw that on other majors, and sometimes there are inconsistencies like this. So one thing that you can do is you can come up here and just take a search for the catalog, since that is going to be the best way to really get a sense for what the major is going to consist of. Now remember, not all classes that are offered in the catalog or that you see in the catalog are going to be available on the course schedule. So sometimes it's more of a cross comparison of these things, especially if there's very specific classes that are intriguing you. You can also write those down and ask an advisor how often they're offered. So once we're in here, and I kind of had to really read through this list here, but let's look at the university departments and programs. And then hopefully we can find communications fairly readily in the listing here. No, I might have gone past it. There it is. So communication studies major. So you'll see Intro to Mass Communication. You may have taken Interpersonal Communication, Writing 121, some psychology, public speaking. Here's a class that might interest you, Design, Arts, and Aesthetics. And then as we move further, we'll see that the technical report writing is important, research, intro to visual communication, digital media production. So here's some that I think might interest you. And then as you move further along, you get more into theory, rhetorical understanding of how visuals and words influence people, organizational communication, argumentation, so getting more into the theory of communication. So that's a look at that major. And now I don't think this major is available online, because when I looked in that area, I didn't see it. And this does look like it's a Bachelor of Science only. So let's go back and take a look here. Instead of just the main heading, which it's almost unclear to see that is a clickable link, but online education. And now you're only going to see a smattering of programs, and then you need to click on this window here, Explore Online Programs, or that tile. Let's see. So now here we see the bachelor's degree programs. I looked through these, and one that I thought might interest you would be the technology and management. So this is a BAS, so a Bachelor of Applied Science, and it's a specialized professional technical degree. We might be seeing more of these. Now this may be an instance in which you would only complete the AAS, the Associate of Applied Science, not seek an Oregon transfer degree to continue your studies at the university level. And you'd really need to check in with your advising team on this and OIT, an advisor there, to see how this might work as a digital design person, because it's not readily found here on this chart, but it does say that it's not limited to this list. So that leaves, a question open. And let's go ahead and look at the curriculum just to get really a better idea about what this is. And I do think this had it over here on the side. Curriculum. So now it's going to take us through the classes. So you'll see that many of your classes may plug in or live in the electives area. There's some electives areas here, but more econ, math, and statistics, accounting are going to be a part of your future if you would want to do something like this. So this would need to be, of course, an area of skill and interest. It's very related to other business majors and, where marketing and advertising really might be more relevant. So just to point this out here, and that is what I'm seeing today on the Oregon Institute of Technology website.